She always tells me to smile and put on a happy face.
All I have are negative thoughts.
When I was a little boy, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
Well, if you say so, kid, Joker it is. It's good.
Thanks, Murray.
I'm just trying to make people laugh.
There's no punchline.
My life is nothing but a comedy.
I got a fist full of whiskey, the bottle just bit me. We got lined up, shot down, firing back straight crown. Ticking like a time bomb, drinking till the night's gone. Get your hands off of this glass, last call my ass.
Hi, show prep. What are we looking at? We're going to look at Unicorn Jizz from Praire Artisan Ales. A sour ale with rainbow sherbet flavors, weighing in at 5.2%. Okay, so right off the bat, it looks like a wheat beer. And Scotsman, you can stick it in your ass. So that shit gets done, Scotsman. Hey, I got an idea. Let's look at Unicorn Jizz from Praire Artisan Ales. This is a rainbow sherbet. Wow. After drinking that one beer, I had this thought of Joey's ass. I don't know if I should have another one of these. Oh, and there was a little bit of more Unicorn Jizz on the bottom. Okay, so I got two packages in today. I elected to open both of them, actually. I elected to open the package from NIHAP off camera because that's gone wrong before. So, what was in the box? Well, number one was a bottle of the Port Charlotte heavily peated Isla single malt, which every single time I have some of this, it keeps getting better and better. Thank you, NIHAP. We got some Beach Cliff fish steaks, bite-sized herring and Louisiana hot sauce. Ooh, that sounds good. We got some turkey spam. We got the Gemolia from Tulip, product of Denmark. Let's see what the ingredients are. Pig lips, pork feet, and whatever else fell on the floor. Okay, so that sounds good. Got that. Sent me a bottle of the hot sauce chili habanero. I have actually had this because this is the brand, this and like 4 different versions of this, that the Guadalajara that we frequent for lunch quite a bit, and then some chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. That might be a candidate for peanuts. Okay. Maybe, or cooking. And he said he was going to be upgrading his internet system, and he sent me his PoE switch. What's kind of sort of cool about that, if I have enough cable, I think I have enough cable, yeah. What the PoE switch does is it's a switch, internet switch, but it also has a powered outside. And my Wi-Fi device right here has to have power. What I'd be able to do is I would be able to eliminate the power supply for this and the switch that's upstairs, and they both could run. Not only is it a switch, but this will also power them, and a router. And I'd have to look at what my configuration consists of right now, but I believe NIHAP, with these, I'd be getting rid of the last 2 things that you sent me, or should I say, 2 of the 4 things that you sent me. I'll have to experiment, because I'm really at my wit's end with frickin' electronics. Nothing seems to be working properly anymore. The camera's still working. Love this laptop and that image. So, and I also should put on some sexy music, because I'm about to put David's meat in my mouth. Not to scale. And got the battle box. Well, some of you may really like this box. Some of you, for the money, may not. I will leave that completely up to you. Over here, we always do like just a very fast rundown. I don't need this to do the rundown. There is a fishing rig, something that you could basically set up and use. I don't know, a minimal amount of stuff that you'd have to have on hand. I think you'd still have to figure out how to. Oh, I see. It's yeah, it's you know that thing. It's that thing. A pair of socks. Whew, I can't wait to try to one-up Cobra's video and do one on the socks. Chicken pesto pasta. White chicken with ziti noodles and creamy pasta sauce. 2 servings, just add water. I was already playing around with this kind of a military light. It's just a. Well, here I can. So it's really multi-configurable. It has a red light. It has a white light. It has a bigger spacer. Extra end caps. If you're going to use it for reading, this has a little slit so you can open it and close it to let more or less light in. And they each one had batteries already in it, and they sent 4 additional batteries. I haven't taken this out yet. Hydrobrite solar. So I don't know if it's got a solar cell and it can recharge. Recharges, yeah, with any light source. Or a micro USB cable. 20 hours of light on a full charge. Holds a charge for 1 year. Water resistant, extremely durable. And I see it has magnets on the bottom of it. Do not stare directly at Frosty. Beyond Bungee rope tie down, kind of a multi-tool that's part of a tie down. See, it's got a screwdriver, plier, or like a nail puller. Oh, a bottle opener. That's important shit. Little tiny Phillips. Pry bar, wire stripper, flat screwdriver, bottle opener, Phillips screwdriver, 1/4 inch hex drive, and grip surface. And then the knife of the month is their own company, Lord and Field. Now here's my prediction. This is also going to be a 50-50 knife with you guys. I'm going with Wade will like this. It's called the Tala? Comes with the sheath, very, very similar to the one that I purchased separately for the last one. So then I wonder if they pull some of these out, if anybody would have gotten one that was in that kind of condition or just a tester. But it's another one. Again, don't take this comment the wrong way, but let's see, G10 scales, and I would say if it was raining or oily, it's probably going to be a little slick on your fingers. I know Tardisius isn't a big fan of a lot of jimping on knives. There's none on this one. To me, it looks like a really, really sharp, fairly sharp butter knife. And of course, with this particular setup, it is pretty much designed as a scout carry. I know a few of you are fans of the scout carry. Other than that, they say it's $100 if you wanted to buy it. Now I know I paid $25 just for an identical sheath. I mean, this one might be cut a little different to take this particular blade, but so that's that. Comments. Yeah, and I also busy getting barraged by Jeremy that I forgot to run this thing all the way down to the. So here, this is a truly a speed demon getting to the bottom. I could be passing up all sorts of nasty comments that I'm not going to see until it's way too effing late. Missing out on the club last time was Harmarsh, 200 Ale Club, Sunny Slopers, long go. Cheers, clubbers. And I can say Rock On, the best classic. I'm going with Rock On. Harold. Rich, cheers, clubbers. First in Fantastic Voyage was me. Hey, you want, hey, whoa. First of all, I kept hitting the refresh button. You know, I just wanted to make sure that the video didn't get pulled because of sound or something like that. And I'm always curious as to who has no life the least of you. Smile money, you're right up there. Because I have literally hit the go public button and went over to click on comments, and Ninja or Smile Money were already there. I was just like, I don't understand how this shit even happens. There wasn't enough time to even click a button, let alone type something. So I hit the refresh button, nothing. Refresh button, nothing. Refresh button, nothing, nothing, nothing. Refresh, 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 refresh. And I'm like, wow, these guys are really, maybe I'm not loved anymore. Then I went and I logged into the Ebomi account and I checked went over to the YouTube app, and sure enough, there's B&E Breweries has put up a video, so I clicked that link and I went there that way. Nobody was there, so I left a comment. First, I win some of this meat. Harmar says, finally Brew Ebomi makes an appearance. Multi-Gunman says, winning. Then I said, second. Multi-Gunman says, get the fuck out. Then Mule got in, you said stout. And I said that he did. I like referring to myself as third person. Clyde says he also first his own video. What is wrong on so many levels? And Multi-Gunman says, a stout what? Then I left long before Joey. And then Multi-Gunman says, Joey's late, so fuck him. He's banned. That's good. Smile Money says, here. Mr. Mark Mac 85, evening all patriots. Cheers. Mr. Mark Mac. Mule. That's a fantastic ass behind you. Yes. Mule. Nice PSL on the bench. Mike, as in Joe Satriani, Mike says top 10 cheers. Cheers to that. Matter of fact, that was the last thing I was listening to in my truck was Joe Satriani, Theme for a Strange World. Mule. Everything tastes better fried in butter and garlic. That it does. Din Scourge. Nice brew butt. Oh, you know what I was going to use? I was going to use the girl at the... Oh, just a little... Look at that! Look at that! Just a little bit of a camel toe. I was going to use the girl standing at the mirror so you can see both sides of her, but it's favoring her butt side. Poco Loco here with diarrhea. That's great. Clyde, 8th Whiskey Revolution for all. Gotta save just a smidgy of that. That's the wee beastie. Boy, this front row is really starting to shape up. I'm not even sure what to even move. Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that one. What's this? Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I tell you what, I can tell you right now what does not have to be on here. Let's just move that right. I'm gonna move that one right there, and I am going to move. God, I just need a bigger. I need a bigger rack. Yeah, I'm just gonna move that to there, and I'm gonna move that to there, and I'm gonna set the Port Charlotte on the front row, and I'm gonna say cheers, you glorious bastards. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to give up any excuses or anything, but I will say, the day, it was a weird ass day. Maybe I had it, Smile Money. Maybe I had the C that day. The day that we reviewed this was a weird ass day. I threw away 3/4 of 32 ounces of coffee because it tasted like shit. Like when I got home, when I checked in with Christine during the day, I asked her if the coffee tasted okay, and she goes, "Yeah, it tastes fine." She uses a different creamer than I do, but we both drank the same coffee from the same pot, and it's our it's the same beans that we always get, so it wasn't like experimenting or anything. And when I got home, I checked the creamer, thinking that maybe my creamer was like green and chunky or something, but like nothing. Now that I think about it, nothing that day really tasted all that good. And this is like completely different. Like even the other day, it's like, thank you, NIHAP. Every time I have a little drink of this, I keep thinking more highly of it. When I looked this up, it hovers right around $100 a bottle, and I have to say that I would pay that after the last few sips of this. So I don't know. I have no explanation. It didn't have really much flavor. It had a funky flavor, and it had a little bit of something towards the end. Now, if I know that this was what was in this flask. This is flask 120. What's missing from here is probably what he tried himself, plus whatever went in that flask. So, after I just poured a shot, there's this much of the bottle is missing. 120. So it's the same damn bottle, but it is hitting completely different. Not to mention that it's 55.1%. So that puts it right at where Paul John is. Very good. Rich Huff. Cheers all. Cheers Rich. Mr. Mark Mac 85. Brew Babe. Front side, back side, nice matching pair. And I can say, I can put a little happy face, good call, or I like it. I'm just gonna, Mr. Mark Mac, I'm just gonna hit you back with the little happy face. Yeah. Brew Girl was okay. Didn't scourge. Should start mailing those what? Some pictures of stuff of Joey is gonna do to them if they don't knock off this fraud stuff. We could have already been planning our shadow about how we are gonna fortify 2024 to make Hornet Fixer president. Well, yeah, well, you know, I'm not sure about a Hornet Fixer being president. As of right now, I don't know who Jim talks to and who he doesn't. I know he doesn't talk to me, and I know there was no response about putting in something for the book to talk about stories about Ed. So I don't know what that was. And NIHAP, that link that you sent me for my security system was the same one I had tried, and it is not compatible evidently with this phone or with this operating system or whatever. It won't. It says that it errors trying to load. I'm just trying yesterday's the older version again, and nope. See, that is a kind of a yeah, that's a problem. Be nice to be able to work my way around that. Loco Loco, it's raining everywhere but out west. They say we're going to have a worse dust bowl than the Great Depression. Yep, God hates California. Cobra says, probably more brush fires too. Yeah, that's also along with it. Harmarsh, top 20. Stuck where I am in the house of many doors till Tuesday. I'm okay with that. Okay, so you're still there. And Cobra says, stay strong, you got this. I see he posted the picture. He posted his picture without hair. I'm not just saying that. You know, Harmarsh, you know, if you're one of my friends, and you're gonna get there's no buffer normally with me, and I realized you had a lot of hair, and this is probably a shock and a departure, but I think you pull off the bald look pretty damn good. Smile money, stomach virus also, but when you're older they do IV, x-rays, CAT scan, urine test, blood test, feeling better today. I just work from home today. Okay, well, at least you're not in the hospital. I'll take gunman to him. That'll happen after watching these videos. Next time there will be diarrhea. Smile money's laugh out loud. Wade, it's a shit show, so that happens. Jeremy, hope you get better. Smile money back to Jeremy. Better already. Just old things wearing out. Jeremy says, haha, I'm getting there. We all are. Yeah, none of us are getting younger, but yeah, I have to say, this last, I would say, year and a half has been the worst for wondering what next. I mean, of course, that's not including going through the whole cancer thing and getting have an ambulance ride and spend 12 days in the hospital, and but yeah, it's other than that it's all good. Sent one of these to Lily. Smile money. Yep, first Boondock Saints was the best. Yeah, it was. I mean, it's always nice when you really fall for something and they come out with a second one and you're just, of course it also is, like, for instance, on Prime. If you get Prime, you can watch Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. One of the only books that I own that I have read multiple times. I want to say it's 3 or 4 times that I've read that book to date. And but it's been a long time since I read it last. Like, well, we were watching the movie. Christine is just like, well, is this how it was in the book? And I'm like, the movie is very, very vague compared to the book. And of course, Mr. Clark's character is played by William Dafoe in Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger. So I'm used to William Dafoe, and now they have a black gentleman playing him. Does a fantastic job, but it's kind of like, I guess, someone else's interpretation, and you're always like a little let down. I mean, maybe to this moment in time, the most I've ever wanted to I just wish I would have never even watched the movie, because it was so fucking bad compared to the book. Was Dreamcatcher from Stephen King. Book's fantastic. The movie just blows like Joey on Token Night at the truck stop. And but I do have to say that if you're either you've heard of the name Tom Clancy, but you're not necessarily a Tom Clancy fan, you're just a fan of a good a big dollar action movie, then you will not be disappointed. I was not disappointed. I found the movie extremely entertaining on its own. It's just, I would say, loosely based on the book Without Remorse. And it basically talks about how Mr. Clark's character comes to be. Because it's the events that the movie kind of sets it up for them to continue making more versions of it down the road. It kind of spends more time at what would have been the beginning of the book as opposed to what happens later in the book. But I still think I'm still on a scale of 1 to 10. I still found it to be probably a 9 for a movie. I still found it to be an excellently done movie. So, Multigun Man, stout for the win. Almost as good as an IPA, but only if there's no whiskey. Mr. 27 IPA barf. Multigun Man banned. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Poco Loco with the read more button. I always love the read more button. The path of the righteous man is the beset on all sides of the qualities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil man. Blessed of he who, the name of charity and goodwill, shepherds of the weak through the valley of the darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and finder of lost children, and will strike down upon thee and the great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Well, I wish someone would hurry up, because I'd really like to see the Biden administration. Burning in hell would be a good start, but we can work our way up. Poco Loco, I love skinny, bony, short, white girls. Spinners for the win. Harmarsh, H4. H4 is a miss. Poco, does anyone make a Kydex holster that won't rub off your Cerakote? I don't know. Probably the best you do is if a company makes a Kydex holster that has a leather or some kind of an internal liner already in it. Stephen, appendix carry is a lot more comfortable to me. Not stupid, just not someone else's preference. No, I think it's stupid. Mr. Mark Mac 85, how did you like Resident Biden calling the Coast Guard candidates a boring class? Not my president. Cobra says, well, he did receive 5 student draft deferments due to medical exemptions. Laugh out loud. Trump was roasted for a medical exemption, but not a peep from the mainstream media about Biden's methods to escape the draft. Well, no, of course they wouldn't. It's all different. It's all different when it's your fraudulent, cheating fuckstick. I just think it's so funny that they don't even trust him to drive a vehicle and have to rig the electric Ford with a passenger side steering system. Then again, I wouldn't want that fucking old piece of shit retard fraudulent fuck to be driving while I'm a passenger. I don't do well as a passenger in the first place. But when somebody can't even remember simple shit, even when it's written down in front of them, yeah, nobody else probably wanted. No, we will not get in the vehicle if he's driving. Oh, they missed an opportunity right there. Fly-by-wire, hack into that thing, full throttle on into Camel Toe Harris. That would have been perfect. Oh, we'd have to clear out Nancy Pelosi. No, yeah, we just have to keep going. Again, back to Tom Clancy's Debt of Honor. And just 747 out of the skies. Goodbye, everybody. Starting over. Except for look at what we'd be starting with. Right now, with the exception of the true American patriots, we simply have some of the dumbest pieces of shit wasting oxygen this whole I identify with, we have to include all 58 or 100 and something genders. I mean, I'm sorry. You identify as someone with a fucked up brain because there's two genders, man and woman. And God had it right. Man and woman get together, have baby. I identify as a fucking toaster. You're not going to get a 4-slicer out of the deal. And you can shove your politically correct crap right up your fucking ass. You wonder what happened to the next generation? They were raised by pussies. And this whole, you cannot possibly know what sex the baby is when it's born. Why? Is your doctor Stevie fucking Wonder? God, you fucking people are so stupid. Not you guys, but in general. Smile Money. Gun safe opening notice. You took an hour. Yeah, it's something's way messed up. I mean, J-Dog's here at work. Cheap old gun guy. That's a fact. Your taste changes as you get older. In my case, when I was younger, I used to like certain women naked. Now I like all women naked. Or I like all naked women. It seems I am not so picky anymore. Yeah, well, yeah, it's... I know what you're saying. Cobra, cheers Friday Eve clubbers. Cobra, $5. Cobra, I-5. Are you freaking kidding me, Cobra? God damn it. I-5 is a hit. I-5 is a hit. Cobra, Harold, stay strong. And chive on. Yeah, I'll create some liver damage to that. What time is it? Ooh, shit. I gotta hurry. I got something happening soon. Mike. Here, cheers. Cheers, Mike. Cobra, I too have an affection for morphine. Easy to see how some get hooked on it, though. Yeah, you think? Cobra, I have the 350th scale Enterprise model in the box still. I also bought the light kit for it. Light kit is very scarce and hard to find. Had to get one from eBay for $149, but I'm sure a modern LED kit, if someone would make it, would be cheaper. Always better to be lit. Hell yeah. I found, I guess I didn't see if they're in stock, but I found 2 different companies that make the lighting kits for it. One of them had motors, and they were talking about how quiet they were. I don't know why you'd need a motor if you have an LED, in the, I don't understand what the motor part was for. Din Scourge, what's the Smith & Wesson 601 you keep talking about? Clyde, with a link. Oh, yeah, he sent me this. I'll make sure I actually don't close this one. Lagavulins, yes, I'm 21. Lagavulin, I guess, I don't know if this is the first time it's been done. They have, they're finishing in ex-Guinness beer barrels. And when I looked up the price on it, it's about $70 a bottle. It's 11-year-old Lagavulin that's been finished off in Guinness barrels. And I'm definitely going to see if I can find that. Thank you, Clyde. Cobra, Poco loves to whiff farts. $5. Stormy Coyote. So I walked into a liquor store today without a mask on and purchased some beer without having been vaccinated. Does that mean I'll be sent to the FEMA camp in the near future? Well, here's the thing. Around here, everybody's taking the signs off the doors. I would say, like Menards, they actually had the sign on one of the doors, but they took their big, they had an easel with it on it, and that was gone today. I would say 75% of everybody at Menards had masks on, but the true Americans did not. And most other places, it's about a 50-50. If you went back a couple of weeks or even 6 months ago, I was the only person at Quick Trip not wearing a mask. And then in the last month, there would be at least 2 other guys, sometimes 3 other guys in there in the mornings not wearing masks. And since they took the signs off the door and have said if you've been vaccinated, you don't have to, like today, I would say it was probably 75% of people at the gas station did not have a mask. And I was like, but that's the great little thing. If you've been vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. But hey, have you heard a little thing called HIPAA? You can't ask me. Vaccinate this. Clyde, G8. Clyde says G8. Son of a bitch. G8 is a hit. Fuck. Cobra. Sorry. Clyde. My sister-in-law carries a Hellcat. She's a little old thing, and she has no problem with recoil. I can't wait to see what Christine thinks. One way or the other, I flat out told her, I said, from what I'm seeing, either I'm taking that thing, or there's a good possibility I might see if Craig can find a second one. But I'll get an idea after shooting hers. McLean, you went from vegetarian recipes to hairstyle chat, butch up, unsub. Wade, keeping Harold and family in my prayers. Hair or lack thereof never matter to me. It's the person under it that matters. Absolutely. Wade, you should try frying cabbage in garlic butter and crispy bacon. One of my favorites. My grandmother used to make that, and it is pretty good. And I can say, sounds great, great suggestion next time. I'm going with great suggestion. There is one thing I can say, Wade, about the old cabbage. An hour to an hour and a half later, well, you know. Brad, put the lime in the coconut. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, Brad. Blue Healer 260. 61 first. Not bad. Sharky, SVD out. Nice. Hell yeah. Sharky, the Mantis body bag story never gets old. But a 6'10"? How? What? Do tell. Yeah, it's upstairs right now. I'll have to get back to you on that. Sharky, nice Hellcat find for Chris. Hope she loves it. The sarcastic reviewer who called it the raw dog and bitched about the brake but praised the standard threads on the barrel must have been James from TFB TV. He was pleasantly surprised how effective the brake turned out to be and said so on camera. Yes, TFB TV. What I love about him is he pulls no punches. And like I said, gimmick. And by the time they loved it. He absolutely loved it. Sharky, C10. You know, if I really wanted to be a nice guy, I could be really helpful. But if you just keep wanting to trudge along. Seems all the shit is going down, Sharky. This is just for Sharky. Nobody else can listen. The path you're on is a waste of time. Mr. 27, outro babe. Yes. Mr. 27, brew babe. Is she Photoshopped? I don't know. Sharky, SH, all the babes were sweet. Mr. 27, so he doesn't have a sneezy cough virus. I guess not. Mr. 27, always put a lot of insurance on USPS package. Yeah. Mr. 27, outro Tran, no. Mike, beer's got head. Jeremy, I may have to read the book. Hope there's a lot of pictures. I may or may not have gave David a little tidbit. Mike, I would like to have one of them guns, but no money. Money's always a good thing. That's it. That's all of you. We are going to the club. And then I have something that it should be going down any moment now. Mike, thank you, Eric, my friend. Mike, I can say my pleasure. Welcome, no worries. I'm going with my pleasure. Damn right. Damn right, Mike. You got people in your camp. And if the world turns upside down, I know you're one of the people that would be amongst the group that would be getting together and setting this shit right. DFC, Weekend Boilermaker. I've had 3 and pouring number 4 as we speak. See, here's I'd join you. But this is just not really the thing for that. Mike again. Monday is my birthday. Gillian! Monday's his birthday. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. We gotta say happy birthday on Monday for Mike. Cobra, SH. Thank you, Cobra. Din Scourge, Shot Club. Cobra says basement pop, I mean shots. And then Cobra says, cheers, Two-Hearted Ed Clubbers and Sunny Slopers. Thank God it's Friday. So, might have to pour me some more. I'm just going to pour me some more of the Port Charlotte and bring it with for the show. Where do I put this on the E-scale? It's lawnmower beer. I mean, as soon as a unicorn jizzes in your can, Joey's can. Praire Artisan Ale's Rainbow Sherbet, a sour ale with rainbow sherbet flavors. It's I would call it a rainbow beer. It's semi-sweet, has a little bit of sour. It's not bitter. It's very drinkable. On this whole sour thing, I would probably throw this in around an 8. Okay, NIHAP, thanks for the goodies, and a big thank you for this goodie. Glad it made it. glad it made it in one piece. Okay, this is not going to be up in time for being launched before Locked and Loaded, but tonight we're just talking about people that are a big influence for us, you know, missed people. There's a reason I wore this. Cheers, guys.